Welcome to NashemanNews. I am Gnanashakher. Today being the first day of the assembly session which has started for 10 days, the Congress did a very novel idea. The entire leaders of the Congress, including the top leadership from the president to the working president to the top leaders, today staged a protest in view of the price hike in all the commodities, including the fuel price hike. They all came in front of vidhansoudha in bullock carts along with all the leaders and supporters and shouted slogans against the government. This is the beginning of the first day of the session. We have to see whether this session, which is going to be a tender affair, whether it will be a smooth affair or it will be a road with potholes. Hold on.
पेट्रोल डीजल ಯಾಕೆ ಹಿಂಗ್ ತಳ್ಳಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಅವಾಗಿಂದ ಲೈವ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ
We need one bullock cart. One vehicle. One ಗಾಡಿ ಕೊಡಿ ಸರ್. ಬಿಡ್ರಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಕಾರ್ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗಾಡಿ ಎಮ್ಎಲ್ಎ ಎಂಎಲ್ಸಿಗಳು ಮಾತ್ರ. ಯಾರು ವರ್ಕರ್ಸ್ ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ. No worker, only MLA, MLCs will be on the car. Only one car will be allowed. Please allow. Okay, thank you. You can Yes, Sriman Padilla said that he was offered money. ACB has registered a case. ED has registered a case on this.
What else are you demanding in the Sriman Padilla?
Oh, they have to. So motor FIR has been. It has to be registered by ACB, Lokayukta and the ED.
ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಲ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೆದಿದ್ರು. ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಲ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಯಾರು ವಾಜಪೇಯಿ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ನ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಾನಿದು ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಪಿಕ್ ಪಾಕೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರ ದಿನ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಇಷ್ಟು 100 ಮೇಲೆ ದಾಟ್ತೀವಿ. ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬೆಲೆ 888 ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬೆಲೆ ಡೀಸೆಲ್ ಬೆಲೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಯಾರಿಗಾರು ಸಂಬಳ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿದಾರ? ಎಲ್ಲ ಉದ್ಯೋಗಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಕಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಂಚೂರು ಕಣ್ಣು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕಿವಿನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಹೃದಯ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಹೋರಾಟ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಒತ್ತಡ ತರಲೇಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಈ ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಬೆಲೆನ 75 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗೆ ತರಲೇಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲು ಡೀಸೆಲ್ನ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇಳಿಸಿ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲದೇ ನಾವು ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇಳಿಸಗಂಟ ಜನರು ಇಳಿಸಗಂಟ ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಬ್ಬ ಮಂತ್ರಿನ ಮಾಜಿ ಶಾಸಕರನ್ನ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ
ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಏನು ಸರ್? ಹೋರಾಟದ ಧ್ವನಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಟ್ಟುತ್ತಾ?
ಬಿಜೆಪಿಗೂ ಮುಟ್ಟಿಸ್ತೀವಿ, ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೂ ಮುಟ್ಟಿಸ್ತೀವಿ.
Welcome to NashemanNews. I am Gnanashakher here. I have with me Parliament guide Gnanashakher, who has been regularly reporting from vidhansoudha for NashemanNews, whether it is the rediscovery of vidhansoudha, pillars of vidhansoudha, statues of vidhansoudha, a senior journalist. Today being the first day of the session, assembly session which started today, I have got some few points I want to ask Gnanashakher. What is the significance of this assembly session, which is the first under the Chief Minister of Baswaraj Bommai?
See, primarily we have a new Chief Minister, Shri Baswaraj Bommai. And you know that in this context, this happens to be a monsoon session, and we have various specialities. One is that after the 6 months, we are just getting to start, and the second thing, this is really a litmus test to the Honorable Chief Minister. In fact, there are a lot of pressing issues. Opposition parties have already taken up the very burning issues. And second thing, that the Honorable Speaker was so concerned about the declining values in parliamentary setup, and he had organized a 3 workshop. In continuation with this, and he has organized on 24th of September a joint session by both the Assembly and the Council members, and to take up a final shape. That is one thing. And the second thing, the Honorable Speaker has also instituted the award of Best Legislator Award, which was not even, it was stopped for some reasons. But this has been reinitiated
By this present
and by the present Speaker. And Honorable Speaker has finalized the names also, and shortly it will be announced in the House. That is one aspect. And the other aspect is most important. For an effective running of the session, he has requested almost all the members, not only the members, even the ministers also, to be present and see that this session gives.
Today being the first day, we have seen a shortage of attendance, whether it's the council or the assembly.
This cannot be one reason, but of course, today it happens to be an obituary reference. In the obituary reference, we have huge members. And I meant to say that the members, ex-members, as well as the celebrities have been passed away, and each and every member will have their association with these members, and thereby it takes a time, and that is being continued in the assembly. But whereas in the council, the obituary reference has already been over, and the question hour is going on.
Yeah, so now there are 18 bills to be passed in this 10-day session.
Absolutely.
Do you think there will be a smooth affair, because the Congress is on the verge of trying to disrupt the proceedings and trying to ask the questions, and the JDS also, we don't know who they'll support, because JDS last time also most of the bills, 2 or 3 bills, have supported the BJP. So do you think the smooth patches of bills will
See, the strategy, it all depends upon the Honorable Chief Minister, how he takes it up. You know, the Congress virtually being opposition. In fact, they have been opposing almost all the bills. It has come beyond the limits, as well as against the very spirit of the Constitution. But when you take to the JDS, it has taken a soft line, and based on the issues, they have made up a relationship, and that is how this has been going on. But overall, we have a very progressive bill that has been coming up in this session, and more or less in 18, 4 are ordinance, and other remaining are the progressive.
No, but this session would be a test for the Chief Minister.
Absolutely.
There is any resentment within the party, because Baswaraj Bommai has become the Chief Minister. Many were unhappy with the cabinet portfolios, many have not got. And you think Congress is trying to capitalize on this issue and this will affect the assembly?
No, this is a very internal issue of the party, I believe, if I am right. And Honorable Chief Minister has taken the complete control over the party, and it is the leadership decision. The Central High Command is strongly stood by him. And he has already made upping visits to the Delhi in consultation with the central party leadership.
But the Congress is blaming he is going to Delhi and nothing has been happening.
No, it's been happening in the sense
I know
they have every right to say.
Now the recent election,
They have every right to say.
Kalburgi
Yes.
and Hubli Dharwad and
So recently
it
today,
shows that there is a shot in the arm for the Chief Minister because the BJP has done well.
no, one thing is that today the Belgavi corporators had come morning and they felicitated the Honorable Chief Minister for the spectacular success in Belgavi. Even in Hubli and Dharwad is also same. But in Kalburgi it is somewhere, it's not yet been decided.
There
because of
JDS will
political
be
reasons.
playing.
As you have been made a big story that the JDS is playing a
The
very key
JDS.
role to take the control of the local bodies.
So how do you think this session would be different from the other session?
See, this session is different from the other session for many reasons. And one is in the view of 70 years of Amrit Mahotsav. The Honorable Speaker, especially jointly, both the Speaker as well as Chairman, have organized a joint session to discuss the deep decline in the parliamentary values. That is one thing. And the second thing, even the Honorable Speaker has ensured that there should be a presence of every member in the House, and so that the level of the debate will increase and the level of the debate will be very meaningful, and you see that the business of the House goes well.
It remains to be seen how this 10-day assembly session would take place. Nevertheless, today being the first day, Congress protested by coming in bullock carts from the Congress headquarters, protest against the various policies against the government. We have to wait and watch whether the assembly would be a very fruitful and meaningful and beneficial for the people of Karnataka state, and all the bills which are going to be placed, whether they will be passed with the consent of the House or would be as ruckles as we have seen previously. This is Gnanashakher signing off for NashemanNews.
Thank you, sir.